You take a whiff and it takes you back years. What is that smell? That weird bleachy smell every elementary school has as soon as you step in the door. Play-Doh. Musty basement. My grandparents' house had an old fridge that always had pop in the basement. Whenever I visited I would go down there to get a can. Even though it was a scary old basement, the pop was worth it. Fresh cut grass. Reminds me of my childhood. Clinique happy. Takes me back to my first love. Vinyl of a floaty for water. Love that vinyl smell. Estee Lauder Youth Dew perfume reminds me so much of my deceased grandmother. I've been such a voracious reader since I was a kid. Now it's really inconvenient for me to purchase, store, and carry around paper books, so I mostly read e-books nowadays. Whenever I come to my parents' house and open the books from my childhood, the smell really takes me back to those days when there would be storms and the power would be out, so I would bundle up in my blanket and read Harry Potter by the light of my flashlight. Makes me feel like I'm there with him exploring Hogwarts Castle under the cloak. What is the phrase you agree with most about marriage? To paraphrase, if you both care about the other's happiness at least as much as your own, you're golden. Marriage isn't a 50-50 proposition. It takes both of you giving 100. Father Kevin L., Navy chaplain. My sister told me once that marriage will ebb and flow. It's just about the only good advice she's ever given me. When I was younger and we'd hit a rough patch or even just a lull, I'd remember that, and it always helped me through more than any other advice I've been given. It really can apply to almost all relationships. Us versus the problem, not you versus me. Whenever you are having conflict or in disagreement in your marriage, you're always supposed to tackle the problem head on with your spouse and not be against your spouse. That was such a huge lesson for me.